Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of new, maybe series, I don't know. It's a thing where I go and buy a car, restore it as much as I can at this time, and then I'm going to sell it on. This is not our car, this is one of the customer's cars, which has something wrong with the exhaust, but we are not going to mend this one today. We're going to find something in the barn. We have quite a few barn finds, and I hope we can find something there to restore. We have total budget of 100,000 I don't know, dollars or credits in this game. So hello. Ha. Actually, I really wanted to do that in really wanted to do that before. So I'm not going to check. Let's see how much this car cost. $9,021. Alright. We'll take this. It's called Salam Flamo, whatever it is. But let's. I'm going to buy it, and I will see you in the garage. Alright, now first thing, I bought this car with 9,000 and something $700. Now the car value has raised to 10,445, which is we have made a profit a little bit. But first things, let's try if we can drive it. Then we know for sure that we can, but we can't. Alright, so it's going to the lifter first. It's going to be stripped completely. New parts are going to be put in. Everything brand new. Thinking of the body parts, we'll see. And then license plates, everything. Then we are going to sell it on later on, and hopefully we can make profit. I can't guarantee to make profit because I don't have anything, any painting or repairing the car, and that's really really little shame. But alright, let's start completely. Let's take, I think we'll start with I know even. We're going to raise this thing up. It's so, I'm really sorry that there is some rust here, because if there isn't any rust, come on, it's almost perfect car. We're going to take the wheels. Tires are shocked. We'll see. Definitely going to replace them, maybe with even better ones. Yeah, now let's see. This car has 114 brake horsepower and 170 newton meters of torque, which means it's quite good little hatchback, and I think it's really nice car to start the series, because hang on, it's not really big. It's going to be not too expensive, but maybe we can make some little profit out of it as well. Alright, let's start with the front. Calipers, everything later on is going to be sold, the parts, or we can try to repair them as much as we can. Come on now, front axle cover. The gearbox is really broken, as I can see it already, and most of the parts are not in a great shape. I can see that there's money spent on looking of the car, but inside I can see it's not really good. But the body is quite good condition, I have to tell. Even now it's 75%, and if we can replace the panels, They are not in the same color anymore, but the new owner could paint them as the car, and then there should be no trouble at all. Everything is so shot, or like 40%, 30%. So bad. Oops. Hub. And this car is really even. It's front wheel drive, and yes, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely, we are going to later on. Definitely going to the racetrack and doing 2 laps, and then we'll see how fast it is. If it does first lap under 130, then it's really good car. If it doesn't, then alright, we can live with it. Basically, this car isn't going to stay here for too long time. No, I was wrong. It's rear-wheel drive car. How stupid I can be. Outer tie rod. Where are you? Yes, good. Inner tie rod, middle muffler, dead. Steering rack. Oh, it's the steering rack was alright. Almost. Now. Front exhaust section. There is no manifold in this car even. Alright. It's not that good news then, if there is no manifold. I'm going to try to take all the suspension off, and then we're going to deal with the mechanical bits. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't repair the bodies yet. Then we could definitely earn some more money out of the car, but alright. And we can't tune them as well. Solid rear drive. Quickly. Suspension is quite simple in this car as well. It doesn't have leaf spring. That's easy. Maybe the handling is a little bit better than it definitely should be. I'm going to definitely want to restore a really classical American car. Yeah, I've done not in video, but off screen. I've done one Ford. I think it was Ford Mustang. What it meant to be. I made it quite good condition. I get a little bit profit even with, out of it, but it was way overpowered. I don't know. The handling was like, hello. It just couldn't make a straight line. It just went all the way sideways all of the time. Now, wheel cylinder. The ram wheel cylinder is really bad condition. I thought it was one of the best conditions on the car, but I haven't seen something that has gone to 0% yet, but they are quite low. I can assume that this car hasn't been repaired for a long time then. But it hasn't sit in the barn as well for too long. Yeah, it's fine, but I really think this car has been ruined a few years back, if I could say that. It's because the body condition. Yeah, maybe, but parts again. I don't know. I would like to see some kind of maybe even storyline with with a bomb find. It should be quite cool. Now, one thing, we are going to take part of the interior. We are going to replace interior disassembled front seat. Interior rear seat. I think there will be the same color. Maybe we are going to replace this steering wheel. That's because it's still our own car. Now, battery. I'm not going to make any kind of checks yet because There's no point, we're going to replace anyway everything. Radiator C. Oh, we need a new cap for this one. Look how small this engine is. It's ridiculously small. Even if it, now we have taken everything off as well. It is small. Oh, the air filter is shocked. Hello. It's good that we haven't run the car because it's missing a starter. Because oh, it's so bad condition. It is just so bad. The fuel rate is just shot. Everything is shot. I want to see what is the gearbox. We're going to see it quite soon. Fuel filter, take it off. Now we need to take the ignition coil off. We don't have the wires even. Hello. Now we have to take the spark plugs off. It's a 4-cylinder engine, which is not that bad. The 4 cylinders are quite great engines to repair. Maybe yeah, the power is maybe with the turbo is better, but I have to tell that if you're restoring V8 and the engine part is such a pain because there's so many more little parts in there that the four cylinders don't have, and then it's just so bad. It takes so much more time, but that is what it is when you have reworked car. Now camshaft. The camshaft doesn't look great. It's kind of, I suspect 40%, maybe even 50. The caps aren't that bad. Now let me see. Camshaft 29. Hello. I was completely wrong then. But alright. Now let's see the pistons. Oh dear. Now we need to go underneath the car. We need to get the oil out of it as well. Move equipment, car lifter A. Use equipment. There's no oil in the engine. Wow. Alright. Oil pan. Let's see. Now. Let's see how bad the pistons are. They're not great. I already can tell that. They're definitely not in a not great condition. But at the end we should create a decent profit out of it. Now the gearbox is left. It's quite interesting 4-cylinder engine because it's in this game many 4-cylinder engines are front-wheel drive. This one is rear-wheel drive, which is plus it for the car definitely. The clutch isn't too bad. The crankshaft. I can't get the crankshaft out. I have pistons. Yeah, of course I have pistons. Now engine, piston with conrod. What? I've left one rod cap on. Yeah, I left one rod cap on. That was my bad because I didn't look close enough. Yes. I want to try one thing. pull out the old engine. That's quite smart thing to do. Oh dear. Now what we can do? Add an engine. No, we don't want to add an engine in this. That engine. Let's go to the computer now. But no, we're going to check first the car. I'm really keen to check it. The car value is $2,408. Now it's i4 SOHC engine. So let's start. Air filter. We need one of these. Air filter base. Air filter cover. Alternator. Battery. Belt tensioner. Bottom suspension arm. We need 2 of them. 2 brake calipers. 2 caliper cylinders. Then we need 2 brake disc ventilated. We need 2 drums as well. What else we need? Pads, of course, 2 of them as well. Then we need a servo. Yeah, we need 1 of these. Yeah, and 2 shoes. Now i4. Yeah, this is the cam gear. What we need? We need this cam as well. What else we need? Camshaft cap. There was 5 of them in my mind. Then we need, what else we need? Clip base, 4 of them. That's good that we can get the discount of this of the store. We need now we need clutch blade. Hang on now. Crankshaft. It was i4. Need those as well. Then we need the gearbox. Let's go jump into the gearbox section. i4 rear-wheel drive. It's not the most expensive gearbox. Clutch plate, bearing, flywheel. We need a block as well. Engine block i4. It was the i4, please tell me this. We can sell if it isn't. No big deal. Now piston. We need 4 pistons and this rings as well for them. Now we should be able to put the engine. This is the old one, this is the rubbish. Now we need to start to put the car in one piece. I'll try a tactic I really haven't used. Pull out the engine. Now we should be able to add an engine. Here. Now it's really nice to work on here in this bench. Cause we should have... can we rotate it please? Alternator. One thing here. Water pump. Oil filter. Power steering pump. I'll try to not visit the shop really often, but I'm feeling that I have to do that. Now crankshaft, power steering, for oil filter, fuel filter, oil filter i4, oil pan, fuel. We need fuel filter, fuel pump, new tank and injector, those things as well. We already spent quite a huge, I really didn't, huge amount of crankshaft, huge amount of money building the engine, and we need to pistons for new. Yes. It's so handy to build it here because here you don't need to climb underneath the car and then up on the car again and again. So nice. And then you have more room to work on the engine as well. I would like to operate the engine crane. Rotate it. Yes. It can be like this as well, it's not bad at all. Part mount, flywheel, clutch, then clutch pressure plate. Release bearing. Now, good. No, I didn't order the rod caps. Sorry. But I did order the bearing caps. Ordered one too much, I think. Rod cap and water. Now rod caps. Great. I'm really wanting to drive the car already, because driving with the customers' cars in the racetrack, they aren't 100% well looked after, and if you have repaired the engine and then you have a kind of really bad suspension or something else, then it's just bad all the time. Now, great. Now we need to move on and to the engine crane. Great! Engine crane. Now, part mount, engine head, and water pump. Now, head. Engine head I4. Yes, this one, please. Spark plugs, 4 of them. So nice, the new parts are really lovely. New camshaft, new caps. I don't know why I have to choose so many caps. I have cam gear. Spark plugs as well, let's put them in as well. Engine head cover. Now let's make a list now. Engine head cover, timing belt, water pump. I didn't order it. Intake manifold. So many things all the time. Engine head. Engine head cover. Water pump, please. I4. Then we need pulley. Then we need intake manifold. Intake manifold MP, that's the one. Now we can put some parts now onto the engine again. So nice, the 4-cylinder. I really enjoy working on it. So simple. Of course the engine building could go more detail as it is in the My Summer Car, but here we have quite few choices for the engine and all of the stuff that My Summer Car is one car you can build. Here we have many and many loads of them, but more detail is always nice thing. Timing belt, throttle, timing belt, timing belt, timing belt, belt, yeah, belt cover. Then we need, what else we need? Intake, no, coil. Yeah, this is the coil what we need. Did I order timing belt the wrong one? Yes, I did. Timing belt. I ordered the more expensive one. This engine should run like a sweet dream. And now we need throttle. Now throttle, belt tensioner, wires. Throttle. Now here it is. Wires need to be. Now we have wires as well. New wires, so we should get a good spark. Belt tensioner, throttle. Timing cover again. We need to sell more parts later on. Timing cover I4. I was so sure. And then I forget while I'm doing this. Crankshaft pulley, belt idler on the pulley. Crankshaft pulley. Roller A. The sorry thing in many cases of serpentine belt of the bar finds are that you can't drive them first place because they are missing quite a few parts. I was looking and then I thought, alright, there's no way. I've ordered so many wrong parts already. So belt A. And serpentine belt A. Now that is one fully built engine. Now we need to add oil to it as well. We can't alright, we can't add it yet. But the engine now can go into the car, but we are not going to do that yet because there is some suspension part that need to be built as well. Now tires, what tires it has? 185/60 R15s. Alright, I would think we'll put 15-inch tires because there's no point of putting the huge ones. Now let's see. The tire thing is one of the things that you can argue all the time. Now, Rim Retro 10B looks really nice. Definitely one of my options, because I want to give the car some kind of interesting look. This isn't the wheel that of course I'm not going to this because it's Corvette wheel. Chapman wheel is too bling, it seems. Yeah, the Chapman. I think I'm going with a Rim Retro 10B. I can say that you can argue with me. It's so... dang it, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Ouch. Now, we need to go to the tires as well. Now, the tires options, I don't know what I'm going to take. All tire. Now, let's go to the tire option. Think now, not going... We need some kind of tires. I don't know, standard. I don't want to go with a standard tire because the standard tire isn't the best. Slick tire, definitely not. The windshields, it's not kind of off-road tire. Maybe the sport tire or the race tire, because I want to upgrade the tires. The race tire is more expensive, and I don't know, can we get the money back? But this tire can definitely improve the car. I always want to improve the car in some bit in the restoration. What profile was it? I want to check to be sure that I'm ordering the right tires. I'm already missing the keys. 8560 R15s. One is, let's go with sport tires. 15-inch. 185. 60. And we need 4 of them. Let's go and put the tires on. We spent a fortune on the tires, and I'm not sure that we can even get the money back now. But I don't want to put the standard tire on, because the standard tire is... then we can't make good racing laps. This car is not just for the street. Yeah, the engine needs a little bit upgrade, but a better tire for maybe the guy who will buy this one likes to race, then definitely can. Balance. The old tires, I think they were standard tire. And the standard tire seems a good option. Now we need to balance them as well, all of them. Need to wait for one more. Come on now. Balance the last one. Now let's move on now quickly. The suspension, what we need. Let's start. Coil spring rear drive. Axle, coil spring. Now. Coil spring rear drive axle. Thank you. Solid rear drives. Definitely. 2 of them. 2 of them as well. And now we need fuel tank. Can put this one on, the fuel pump as well. Now, rear shock absorber B. Can put solid rear drive axle as well. I should have some. We need to order rubber bushings as well. Rubber bushings we need. I know how much we need. 10. Let's order 10. Then we need shock. shock absorber, rear one. Two of them. I need one more of this as well. Spring. Spring cap. Need one of these two. Then we need these as well in my mind. And we need two new rear springs. We need two front new rear springs as well. And we need caps, I think was front absorber caps as well, wheel hubs. So many things you need all the time. You can just spend hours and hours in the shop. And for now, let's make a break and let's see how much the car already costs. The car value now is $3,783. Because the value is so low yet, because we haven't put anything new on it. Like the engine, the rebuilt engine. Everything in there is new. I should be happy when I buy this good car. It's an old car, we can say that, but it's so good. Rear axle, knuckle housing B. Two of them. Please give me two of them. Thank you. Great. Need new wheels up as well, but let's make this side as well. Rebuilt as good as the other one. Now it should handle pretty well. Now wheel hub 4. Wheel hub 4. Wheel hub 4. Wheel hub 4. Two wheel bearings as well. I hope we ordered Rumble cylinders. Please tell me. No, we didn't. I had a feeling, but I wanted to double check just to be sure. We already spent. I know how much money it's. Bills are going up and up. The rear suspension is going to be done quite soon. Brake drum and now the new wheels. Yes. Oh come on, the black rim is just perfect for this. Yeah, if I could paint the car, I would paint it, but with the blue, it looks pretty awesome. Now we need to take one of this wheel as well. Oh dear customer who is waiting for his car to be fixed. Sorry, but I need to fix first my own car. This car is really great now. It's coming to what it should be now, and another rim roto. Now, front. Oh, there's nothing in there. Surprisingly. Front cross member B. Steering wrap. Now, cross member B. Cross. Front cross member B. Not the most expensive option. Now, steering. Steering rack. Tie rods. We need tie rods. Two inner and two outer. Now, what else we need? We need wishbones, steering knuckle. We'll see, we'll take. I'm trying to put all the rubber bushings in. I really hope we can make some kind of profit out of this car, but if we can't, then we are not great news if I lose money. I know that I made the wheels, I needed to take them, but they are a little bit maybe too expensive for a small car like this. Front steering knuckle B, yeah. Knuckle. front steering knuckle B. Yeah, we need the covers as well, new of course. We've spent maybe $17,000 on the parts already. No front wheel hub, wheel hub, wheel hub, front wheel hub. And the parts are still coming, and we need to replace the body parts as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Wheel hubcap pads. Outer tie rod. Bottom suspension arm. Yes, already now you see the car is coming. Double wishbone. We need a double wishbone. Shock absorber. Alright. We need to put them together on a different bench. Double wishbone shock absorber. Everything is quite expensive now. There's no cheap join map parts. Thank you. Did I bought just before the double wishbones? I think I didn't. There may be some parts because I didn't sell the inventory from other projects and customers' cars. I haven't done many projects. A few of them. Only because I want to unlock more stuff and to do it's reasonable to do customers' cars. Now we need a sway bar front. Where is it? Front sway bar. Sway bar, front sway bar. Hello, 104. Now what else we need? We need an upper suspension arm. I didn't put. Oh dear. Upper suspension arm. Upper suspension arm. 2 of them. Oh dear. $380. But there's no point not to replace all the parts because then you can't get the restoration bonus from the customer. Sway bar. What sway bar is it? Sway bar front end link. B. Now, tire as well. One more thing. Should get quite cracking now. Run out of bushes. We need shorter more. Bushes. Rubber bushing. Take 5 more. Otherwise we may run out of again. The bushes are one of the main things that you need always to replace. And then one of the trouble that you can't find a part. Did I only put one double wishbone? No, I put 2 of them. Thank you. Let's put the front wheel hub. Now it's going quickly because we get most of the parts. Yes. Wheel hub cap. Upper suspension arm. Good. Sway bar front end link. And that's done. Suspension jobs. Yay! Now quickly. done. Whew. The suspension is done. The engine is done. Yeah, we don't have any exhaust, but who cares? Who needs exhaust? What exhaust we need? Front exhaust section, middle muffler, rear muffler V8. Right. Now exhaust. Front exhaust section, yeah, that's one. Middle muffler. That's the one. Where is the middle muffler? Catalytic converter. Middle muffler, here it is. Now, great. Yeah, we are in this right front section. I bought wrong one, but alright. I'm definitely going to put it. Now, front exhaust section I4. Yeah, oh dear. Front exhaust section I4. Good. Now, great. Now we can basically now drop the engine in, assemble the gearbox, put everything back interior, outside, then we're all done. Now take the engine, install. Can I put now the engine in? Put the engine in. How I can now put the engine? Oh dear. I'll stop for a moment and I'll figure it out. Now I installed the engine. My problem was that I just had the exhaust installed and it was in the way. But now we can go and put the exhaust back, assemble the gearbox, suspension, exhaust, front exhaust section, gearbox. Good. Drive shaft. And the drive shaft is one of the trickiest things to put on. Yeah, now we can. And that was a glitch. Of the sound glitch because I wasn't doing anything. Oh dear. Now. Inside, we need to put some things back here. Brake servo, hello. Battery, air filter base, air filter, clip A. The engine head, and then we need a radiator C. Engine exhaust manifold starter. I didn't order exhaust manifold, did I? Yeah, exhaust manifold. Exhaust manifold. Yeah, this is the one. Starter we need. Starter, oh dear. Starter. Yeah, that's the one. Then we need a radiator. Radiator C. Good starter. Look how shiny it is. So nice to look at just. Now whoever gets the car, he should be so happy. It will cost a lot because it's going to be, for the technical reasons, one of the best cars. market. Great news. Let's see, the car value is $27,441, which means that we have just proved it a lot. Really. It's been improved massively. Now I want to see how bad. 87%. Oh, I'm going to replace everything because they look great, but I don't know. I have the feeling that I can't otherwise get the most money out. Salary, front power, bumper, door. Need everything. It's going to be really expensive. But I hope we can get the money back. If you will paint it, will be another $2,000 at least. The parts are being grey. And we don't have any kind of other parts. Some cars you have like the expensive one, but they look more maybe cooler. Depends of it depends on what you like. A95 trunk window and trunk. Now get back to the tablet. Hang on. Interior shop is I don't know. I have there's no. We need to check the interior what we want. Right headlight. The headlights need definitely replacing. They're not in best condition. We have black hood. It's alright. It's not that bad. Front window. Don't want a scratched window. Great. Rear bumper. We need trunk. We need trunk window. Left tail light. Right tail light. Back. Oh no. Yeah, now this is the right mode. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to find one, but I found one when I looked closer. Right side mirror, great. Now the car is finished. We could buy some new license plate. I don't know what. Let's take California. 2 of them, please. We're not going to make them custom because they are not going to stay with us. This car is just going to be sold really quickly as it's possible. Because I want to earn profit, I need to profit. Great! California numbers, but a little bit rusty car. Now let's check. We have earned 30,000. The car value is $29,999, and the restoration bonus is $2,058, which means that it's going to be a really great car. But the Clover parts conditions. Oh hello, really? I get piston rings. That's something really strange because you can take the old engine apart. If that helps for some reason, but there's nothing really. Crankshaft block. I know it's so irritating that you have managed to restore a car, but it still doesn't recognize some of the parts, like these piston rings. They were brand new. Oh dear. But we need the interior as well. Otherwise we can't drive. I will move the car to the car. No, not to the lift B, please. Please be kind. To the carriage area A. Then we can assemble the interior. I need to check seat fabric B and the benches bench Flammo. Okay, let's go now to the tablet. It's seat fabric 9 B, and now bench Flammo. We'll see interior. Let's put the Flammo in. Flammo, bench Flammo. We can put bench Flammo leather. I would like this one. Definitely put leather in. Gray leather. Seat 1, seat, we have seat 9 there. Seat 9 leather. We had fabric, but we're going to put leather. Because I think we'll go this, it will look cool. It will look better. Where we can get steering wheels. Now the Flammo is an old car, but we need a better steering wheel for it. I like this one, but it's kind of not going in with our interior. This something classic, but not this one. And this is from a Citroen. I like this one. I know it's maybe a little bit more muscle car, but at least it's cheap. I will take this one. And then we're going to assemble the interior. No. Normal mode, please. Interior. Assemble. Front. When putting leather seats. Really, this is so irritating that it doesn't just let you put some kind of only the original. I hate it when it does that. Flammo. I can't put this one in, this nice one. I need to put this old and stripy one in. I don't know what to say. That's part of the game, but I really, why I can't just, why have this option even in the menu to buy it just for fun, or is it? Now the car stator is still the same. Oh, really? There's no point of putting the interior in because it doesn't raise the car value. That's the interesting part of this game. I didn't know it really. Now, main Kate, let's go to the racetrack with a brand new. Oh dear. Oh no. I know where the rubber bushing might be. Quickly, I know. I think it's in the back. Good. Better. In the back. Oh, we are missing a few bits here. Now we should be able to take it. And there was a few bits missing. Now we need to raise the car again. Alright. Come on. And now there's another one. Now the car should be finished. Racetrack. Oh, there's no oil in there as well. Oh dear, oh dear. why not? Let's put in some. Where is the dipstick? It's good. We raised the car value as well a little bit. Now it's $29,689, which is quite frankly a price of a brand new car already. So I hope we can find a buyer. I would like to get offers on the car like 20,000, 15,000, 29,000, all of this, and then I can choose who I will sell it to. This should be a great option. Look at the wheel is quite nice. For some reason I have quite frankly a modern stereo in, but I don't know why. Not a great start, but it's quite great. The engine is revvy, and frankly the many new cars what I've been driving, which are customers' cars, are not that fast. They are not that revvy. Sport tires help a lot. I've driven in this track once with the sport track tires, but they were old. And the slicks, I don't know. For this car, it should be driven on the road. It's not sport car. It should do its daily based shopping as well. And if somebody likes to do some better, quicker driving on B roads, even, why not? Now we used handbrake. That's why I messed up this corner. But I'm feeling quite well now, because we missed. I need to get the apex. So sliding. Ouch! I didn't want to. Come on, come on, come on! Let it be the fastest car what I've been driving. I think it is the 125. It's one of the fastest. Now I totally messed this one up. There is that you go with a full throttle doing 200 kilometers per hour, then you can't turn. Interestingly, we'll do a second lap as well. Already damaging my new car. Oh dear, bad me. I don't know. The oil pressure seems me. Like the more of the dashboard should work, and yeah, this car driving abilities in this game should be a little bit updated. Come on, trying with a keyboard. Hello. It should be nice to drive with a Logitech G27 here, and choose the gears manually. And many gearboxes feel they are like so loud. They have like 4-speed manuals in this game. But they feel like autos, all of them, and I can't really see why. Now I messed this corner up, frankly, quite badly. Look at this real drive madman is quite interesting to drive. Change gear! Now, thank you. Alright. Let's go and sell this car now. Get to the garage. Good. Where are you? It's sad to see this car go because it's quite mad little car with a rear-wheel drive, but we need, because that's the point of the series, we need to sell this one, not to keep. 31,000, I know, we'll see. Let's sell this car. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm going to sell this one. what to say now. I started with $111,000 and I reached up with $107,250, which mean that I have lost maybe around $4,000 because I spent the fortune on the tires and the rims. But no, because I'm going to sell all of the parts in the inventory now, and then we see how much we can actually earn. Now I didn't sell everything in the inventory what I have, but I sell most of the parts that were on this Salam or whatever how you pronounce this car. I don't know, but I reached $111,000, which is great price that we didn't lose money. And if I sell everything, then we may even earn some. That's great news. But it's time to end this video, and I think I'll see you guys in the next one. But it's yeah, and I say now goodbye.